All right, well, today, Pennsylvania Governor and potential VP pick Josh Shapiro set to rally with Kamala Harris. The group No Genocide, Josh, says selecting a vice presidential nominee with anti-Palestinian and pro-war views will depress turnout among Muslim, Arab American, and young voters. Here with reaction is Batya Ungar-Sargon. Very great to have you here this morning.
Thanks so much for having me.
This is going to get interesting with, those on the far left of her party warning her, don't pick this pro-Israel governor.
Yeah, let's start with what Josh Shapiro would bring to this ticket, okay? Pennsylvania, where he is wildly popular. He is known for working across the aisle, working with Republicans, supports school vouchers, right? This is a guy who knows how to talk to Pennsylvania voters, knows how to talk to the moderate middle. He's great on issues like the class divide. He immediately got rid of degree requirements for federal jobs. This is a really big deal. So you must be asking yourself, what could possibly counteract all of these gifts that he would bring to Kamala Harris and to her ticket? Well, Sandra, the answer to that is he said we should not tolerate anti-Semitism on college campuses. Yeah. And for that he must be punished. That is it. For that, the left flank of the Democratic Party cannot abide him, and they have started a campaign against him. This is where we are at. The Democrats are going to have to choose between potentially winning the presidency through Pennsylvania and placating the anti-Semites in their party.
So there's now a new online campaign from far-left activists, as I mentioned, called No Genocide Josh, arguing that Shapiro will get in the way of Harris's efforts to gain the trust of the working class, progressive, and younger voters. Will they get somewhere with this pushback?
I mean, it's such nonsense, the idea that working class people support the pro-Hamas protesters on college campuses is the most ridiculous canard that I have heard yet. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. And he would be a great pick. And if she does not pick him, I would tell my fellow Jewish Americans, what does that mean, right? What does that mean that she would be willing to sacrifice the presidency because she cannot tell the anti-Semites in her party, we don't stand with you, we stand with the vast majority of Americans who support Israel and support American Jews? Okay,
so he's the only Jewish official being considered by Kamala Harris. We can put some of the Veep stakes up on the screen here. Impossible running mates for Kamala Harris. We've been talking about Governor Shapiro of Pennsylvania. Mark Kelly, we're told, is near the top of the list from Arizona. Roy Cooper out of North Carolina. Pete Buttigieg, who was on over the weekend, is also apparently under consideration. Andy Beshear of Kentucky and Tim Walz of Minnesota. So we're told that her team has been told to go out there and vet. We don't really know what the requirements she has put on that. What are you hearing?
So I know that Mark Kelly, what he's bringing to the table potentially is something to counterbalance her on immigration, right? He, has a very strong record there, but he's not a great orator. And Josh Shapiro, on the other hand, he has real connection with voters. And he's not just Jewish, by the way. He's observant. He keeps kosher. He's a religious person, right? Which is, of course, why they can't stand him and are trying to destroy him.
Unbelievable. Great to have you here and great to see you. Thank you. A lot to watch there. All right.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.